here in the city, I mean, I can't speak to what it's like elsewhere across the country right now. I can't speak to what you're seeing in your town or your city. But in New York, I will say over the weekend, I was out, I was walking. I do not wear a mask in open air. I don't do this to be defiant. I just refuse to cave to this bizarre insistence, despite the lack of evidence for it, that wearing a mask makes you safer, that wearing a mask makes you better in open air in public. Indoors, I will say there's a major CDC study about influenza, so maybe you could say, well, this is so different from influenza, although nobody would really be able to explain to you why that's the case in terms of transmission. Maybe it's a bit more transmissible, but the similar mechanism, certainly. There is that CDC study that said they're not even really sure that masks do all that much from influenza. I mean, I think a part of it would be if the virus can get inside either through your, if it's able to either get behind the mask if it's aerosolized, or if you touch your face, even with a mask, it's then able to get in, or perhaps it goes, I would assume it's possible that you can get the virus in your eye, which means that if there are cloud particles, if there are particles of it in a cloud, you would think then you could get it unless you had goggles on. Anyway, I don't wear a mask out in public for those reasons, and people look at you strangely here now. This has become a very explicitly political decision, and it's really also a virtue signaling exhibition now. It's like if you wear a mask, you're showing everybody that you're a good person. If you wear a mask, you're showing everybody that you care about the next person. And here is a woman on social media. I don't know who she is, but this went viral over the weekend. And there's all this talk of Karen. Karen is, producer Mark, is this correct? Karen is a kind of prototypical upper middle class white woman from the suburbs who wants to tattle on everybody. Is that a fair description of what a quote Karen is?
Yeah, and she has the "I want to talk to your manager" look on her face. Yeah, that.
Right. She always wants to talk to your manager. Here is a woman named Rebecca Brand who was videotaping herself horrified. There were people on a beautiful sunny day at the beach in open air, not dressed like they're not in hazmat suits. Play clip 1.
Oh my God, not one person with a mask on. Everybody is here. And nobody, oh my God, that's what I'm saying. Oh my God. Look at all those people. There's like 20. What the heck? What are we doing to you people?
Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and I'm flipping out because Governor Newsom announced that this Friday we are no longer going to be on total lockdown. We're opening back up. I'm flipping out because people haven't been wearing masks, and this is going to be even more loosey-goosey than ever before. I think it's all going to go downhill from this point on. But as people start mingling more, doing more, getting on the street, buying more, all of that, as you know, is opening up for the COVID-19 to take over and that coronavirus to just decimate our towns wherever we live. And with people not wearing masks, I am no longer protected from their sneeze, their cough, their spewing because they're talking loud to me because they're so happy to see me.
Gosh, we better just wear masks forever. Oh, gosh. Yeah, all those people. I'm no longer protected. You're in open air. The chance of you receiving enough viral load on a beach near salt water with blasting sunlight, somebody would have to be effectively spitting in your face. Based on all the science, based on everything that we've seen, all the studies that have done, highly, highly unlikely. But this is the attitude you're going to have now. We have to break people of this attitude. This is what has to happen. We have to break people of the, you must do what I say because you no longer have freedom based on my fear. Fear does not get to eradicate freedom. This is what, there's a lot of people in this country that have to learn this lesson. Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.